Watch the defender's head this entire play. Looking left, looking right, and then watch Jalen Brunson. Got him. That's just being savvy. That's just being tricky, right? So again, you see that defense looking left. He's looking for the screen. Looking for the screen. Jalen Brunson, he takes it upon himself. All right, I'm going to fake. Hey, come set the screen. As soon as he looks again, the second he looks again, he's going right by him to the basket. But now let's look. Okay, when he gets to the basket, right? Somebody steps up. What does he do? Euro step, same hand, same foot, float. Make sure you have that in your bag. We got another ISO on the wing. So if I'm him, what am I looking at? I see the next closest defender is all the way over here, which means I have all of this space to work with. Right? You see these three guys, he's not ready to help. None of these guys are really ready to help. Not really. So what can you do? Look at the defender's feet, right? He's guarding him straight up, which means if you jab that way, get him to bite. Especially if you know which way you want to go, right? I'm big on that too. If I know I want to try to get to this spot right here, sometimes I'm going to fake this way first and then go. As opposed to just going there immediately. So now as a jab, the help defense is all the way over. That gives you space and time to get a good shot off. So as soon as he goes by him, right, going down, watch this next step. He steps into the defense, steps into him to get that contact, then go up and finish. Defense is closing out. It's a short closeout, but it's a closeout nonetheless. Everybody, again, watch where all the help defense is, right? So his man is over here, which means he's probably on his way out that way. This defender is here, but again, this spot right here is open. Read the court. That's the only open area on the court for him. Right? So he fakes like he's going to shoot, gets the defense to close out tight. Just like he did before, he takes a step, and once his defense helps up, he takes another step in, right? This time he doesn't get the contact, but he takes that step in, which allows him to do a step back and create space. So now let's look at how he's scoring on the ball screens. So first thing I'm looking at is where the screen is set, right? The screen is set basically at half court, a couple steps away from half court, which means this defender right here, if I'm the ball handler, I want to come off the screen and go right at him, especially because it's a center and I know he can't react well to dribble moves. Right, so let's see what happens. Comes down, little Hesi to freeze the defense, get the contact and one. Right, so just like I was thinking, you want to come down and go right at this big, right? And at him in a sense that he's going up like he's going to shoot this pull up, which makes him have to engage. Right? If he stays back and keeps dropping back, he's just going to pull up and shoot. But instead, he engages. Now he's getting in. Again, he's trying to get that contact, right? So he's right to his defense, putting his shoulder into the defense. Get that contact, finish through it. Again, so now this screen is set closer. He's going to his right hand. The defense is in a drop, which means he's going over. Fox is going to fight over the screen. He's going to stay back and try to stay level with this big and just let him chase over the top, and he's just going to stay wide, try to stay level so that he's not able to roll by him. But Brunson has a body in front of him coming off the screen, right? So that's the whole game plan. So he comes off. You can see the defense, he's low. He has his hand there trying to stop the pocket pass, right? So he just keeps going. He's able to get to a spot. He has to keep backing up or that man's going to roll, right? So now he gets to a spot, head fake. De'Aaron Fox, both his arms are down. He doesn't want to foul. All he wants to do is make this tough. He knows this. Go right up into a shot, right? And that first head fake let him know everything he needed to. Doesn't react at all. He's not biting. So okay, I'm gonna just go right up and shoot over you. Again, they're in that same defense. Move myself down here. They're in that same defense. Right? So it means he's staying back. You see his hands. One high. This one is low, trying to protect against that pocket pass. So he's coming off the screen. Defense is still retreating. Same as before, get to a spot. This time it's a pivot. Again, he always wants that last inside step to try to get space. To try to get contact. Right? But instead, doesn't get the contact, so he can just pivot, turn. Now he's wide open for a shot. All right, so this is just being patient and understanding the defensive scheme. And knowing that if you take your time, you can get to that spot, you can get to that elbow anytime you want. Now, he did have two good spin moves I want to look at. The first one, again, is off the ball screen. Understanding the coverage, again, so he knows he's just going to drop and back. And then once they recover, now it's just back to a one-on-one setting. Now, I like this spin because most defenders don't want you to go middle, right? So he's going to bite super hard. That one step, he bites super hard to cut him off. And then he spins right off of this inside foot. Right? So as soon as that foot plants on the ground, he's spinning right off of it. Get into his pull-up. And that's why it's important to practice your pull-ups off of every move. You should be able to crossover, get into a pull-up, spin, one dribble pull-up, behind the back, one dribble pull-up, right? But again, that inside foot, step, spin right off of it. Getting right to a one dribble pull-up. So in the second half, they started to blitz him, right? So this guy is up. He's going to chase over. He's going to stay up with him. So he knows if he comes off the screen, he's running into, again, a wall of defense. So refuse the screen, get baseline. Now he has a one-on-one matchup. And this is when the spin, same thing, right? Gets the contact. It's this inside foot right here. Plant, spin right off that inside foot for a layup. Easy layup. So it's always that inside foot you're playing off for the spin. And then last, I want to show some of the pull-ups. So, all right. So this first one is off the ISO. Right, and this is just him having a high hand. One dribble in, gets the defense to back up. For him, he feels like he's in range. Right, so when he takes this step forward, watch De'Aaron Fox's feet as he floats forward. He floats. He's backing up with him. As soon as he sees him backing up, he's going right into his pull-up. Right, so again, gets him to back up. As he float, as soon as he backs up, right into a shot. Now, the rest of them are when the team is playing the drop, right? So he's coming off. It's just him and the big backs up. Pulls that right into a three. He was able to get this multiple times. So he comes off the screen, big's backing up. Hesi pull up into a three. This is why, certain shots you just have to work because you're going to keep getting them. Comes off the screen, just him and the big. Hesi pull up for a three. Right, so
Hugo.
From this video, you can see the Hesi pull-ups. Work on your spin move. Getting downhill, creating contact when you drive, getting to your spots. That's pretty much what Jalen Brunson does. That's what he's great at. So continuing to watch film of him and just keep learning from every game that he plays. Something you can take away. something you can add to your game to make yourself a better player. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my training app that's linked in the description below, and make sure you comment. Let me know what players you want to see film on, game breakdowns on, and I'll make sure I start doing those every day for y'all.